My life is just so random. Life updates by ABAREBUGYO. I've got to get around to doing something. I'm supposed to send something to a chap. I'm getting there. I was actually heading off to the bank today because I totally forgot my bicycle and I left it there for days. And but at least this one is actually still there. So there you go. Anyways, as I was walking to go to the bank there and the post office to get something, this bloke that lives near me, he's like, oi, oi, and jumps out of his K-truck. He's got one like this, and he parks near where I do, and he starts moving all these tools from inside the rig, and he motions me to jump in here in his rig. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? You know, I'm just like, so I jump in, and I'm just thinking, I'm just going with it, man. Just go with it. And so, anyways, I knew he had a plot around here someplace, so this is his plot. And he said to me, hey, take these, will you? You just have them for free. And he said, you know what, you might be able to, because I said, I'll take them to a market, because a mate called me up and said, oh, I've paid for you to come to the market Saturday and Sunday. I'm like, shit, I only want to go on Saturday, but just go with it, dude. So he's given me all these ceramics here, and he said, you know what, you might get 5,000 yen for that, just that one thing. So what's that? Anyways, let's have a look at this little plot here. Oh, yeah, there's a really nice park up there. Beautiful area around here. See, that's Boob Mountain. Opayama, I call it. And my kid burst out laughing years ago. Opay means boobs. So I was trying to give her an indication, a reference point of where I live, which I live just over there. I think she'll forget that. Anyways, I do so believe that my suspension with the YouTubey thing is probably over by now. Yeah, I got suspended again. This time again for medical misinformation. Oh, I mean, I don't want to mess up my YouTube channel. I can hear some chickens. You know, because I've had I guess a good relationship, if you could call it that. I'm not monetized or anything. Sakura tree, there you go, cherry blossom tree. Hey, beautiful, huh? They're all out in bloom now. It's fantastic. Yeah, what's the weather now? Yeah, you know, I want to continue with my YouTube channel, so I have to sort of tone down my political stance, I guess. That's what people say, you know. They're just like, yeah, man, just let it slide. And it's telling me it's got 19 degrees currently. Anyways, hey, how beautiful is that? That might make a nice screenshot. Yes, 19 degrees right now. It's just beautiful. In fact, I didn't have any jocks, and I was going around with no jocks, and I had to wash some, and I just pulled them out of the washing machine, and they're all wet. No one wants to know this story. Anyways, I got contacted by this company that the English teaching company, you know, and they said, oh, there's this class that's over on the other side of the city, and a chap's he's going to retire from that and become a stay-at-home dad. And so I said, yeah, I'll go and check it out. And it turns out that the bloke, I know the bloke. Yeah, he's a good friend, man. So after that class, God, it was a laugh. These little tackers, there's like 5 boys, I think. Well, there's like 4 or 5, something like that. And I think they're 4, and there was 1 girl. And God, what a laugh, you know. I tell you, their focus needs more focus. But it's so funny. And I was there to observe the class, and I sort of just jumped in, and I was helping this kid out with this word puzzle type of thing. And I didn't even notice, right, that like when upon the time prior to the time when this stern woman, she comes in and she admonishes this kid, because I look down and he's drawn all these crayon circles all over the floor, and you know, instead of being sort of having a stern disposition like that's a no, you shouldn't do that, I just burst out laughing, and we all had a good laugh over it, so it was good. At the end of the class, I said, I had a good time, and I'm afraid of those kids. I said that in couldn't walk away. I'm afraid of those kids in Japanese, and that was great. And so I'm going to take over that class. They sent me some book work and all this sort of stuff, and a contract and stuff like that. So and they're going to try and dig up some more work for me. So yeah, deploy, boss, deploy. That's pretty cool. Getting back to it, oh god, that was on Tuesday actually. It's Friday now. I've been AWOL, man. I mean, I got home at there's a Seahawk. You can see with the coloration under the wing. So you slow down. Come and say hello to me. Okay. I'm quite curious. Yeah, I didn't get home until 10 o'clock the next day. After the class we went and had a beer, and I swear he's going to be in the doghouse. That's for sure. It's not my fault. We went for a walk, and we just kept walking. And in this land, every convenience store is like 24/7, and you can get a beer. I call them pit stops. And so we just kept walking. We ended up in town. Jumped a train, end up in town. I'm like, yeah, we're going to end up on Oyafukudori again, aren't we? He's in here probably. And that's a notorious street in Fukuoka. I'm sort of pretty notoriously haunted that place. Oh man, and then we ended up in this bloke's nightclub, and everyone knows each other and all that. We've all known each other for freaking years, sort of thing. So, great laugh indeed. That was too much fun, actually. And I mentioned to the chap that the boss guy with this job, I said, we've been mates for years, and we're actually just on the texty thing. I said, I really enjoyed the class, and yeah, I'm glad to take it over, and I'm just walking along having a beer with him now. And he's like, yeah, cool, man. So sounds like a really good bloke. We're going to do the Zoom meeting thing tonight and go over the contract and all that nonsense, and yeah, they'll endeavour to pick up some more work for me. So yeah, I've just got to send something to a chap, and that's pretty much that, and I'm up to date. But I've just been AWOL, just on the drinky poos. But yeah, a bloke, he's paid up for this for me to attend this market. That's what I'm going to take those surroundings here too. And on the morrow, and it's in a town near Karatsu. Karatsu Jo is a Karatsu castle, and they call it Jo. And so it's on the way down to that area, and I went down and sussed it out. I bought something from there. It's in the ranch. A beautiful tea ceremony gong, good size too, and the striker. And I got a good price, so that's all right. Yeah, a lot of people were looking at it, but they weren't keen on it, so I was like, whoa, look at this, man, isn't this right? Big iron dishy thing. And so yeah, I'm gonna go there. Off to the warehouse right now to meet him, and we're gonna load up our trucks, and I'm gonna take a whole stack of tools and all kinds of shit, and that'll be cool. Yeah, as to the YouTube suspension, I talked about the thing that you're not allowed to talk about, and so the things that you're not allowed to talk about. Fair enough, if that's their rules, that's their rules. I don't exactly agree, and it's very, very clear and present, isn't it, that those that uphold conservative values, you may not, people may think that you're a conservative bull, bull knows the way you act, but no, I do uphold conservative values, and we're a target. So many people have been deplatformed and demonetized and depersoned, and all kinds of things like that, and so I've got to get back to just doing what I do, you know what I mean? This, basically. And selling my stuff and showing my wares, So anyways, I'm expecting the morrow to be good. We've been watching the weather reports all week. Let's have a look here. I haven't seen it for a few days. Let's see. Yeah, it's good. It's going to be, both days are going to be good. So who knows? I might do well there. Yeah, we've been watching. Yeah, I'm so talking so randomly, right? It's all so random. What am I doing here? Oh, there's a bumblebee. See? They bite. Yeah, there's chickens in there. Yeah, so it should be a wonderful day. I'm going to take a shit ton of tools. I should remember to take my camera and show it. I've been to another market, the Hakozaki Ginger Market, Hakozaki Shrine Market. Hang on a second. Ooh, yeah. And so I've been there a few times, and what you do is you roll up with your rig, and you actually drive in, so you can leave shit in the back of the rig and just lay it all out in front and sell it that way. It's a very famous place. But with this particular market, you've got to drive up to the car park itself and lay all your stuff out, and then place your car in the parking area that's just close by. So yeah, it's all right. But the area is wonderful. In fact, I didn't take this potato cam, and I took just my phone, but I couldn't figure out how to upload the videos. And I went there by train, and then I walked from that area to the next train station, and in fact, a bloke helped me because I couldn't figure out the computer. I was drunk. So when I left the market, I was actually just walking around the market, just drinking beers, and then I walked the coastal road, the scenic coastal road, on the way back, all the way to the next station. Now, actually, prior to that, I walked around this town, and they've got a wonderful beach there. It's really windy, so loads of dudes are out there with those windsurfery things. And what do they call those other things? A wind saily, whatever that is. And I don't know what that's called. But yeah, loads of dudes out there on their wave skis and all kinds of things like that. So fantastic town. And it kind of looks like, it's sort of similar to this, It's sort of like, but much closer. The sea is much closer. And then you've got surrounding mountains. It's beautiful, man. I just deleted all those videos. But what? Honestly, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I'll be going there on the morrow. So I better get to it. Hop to, chuck all this shit in the rig, and oh god, back's sore. Oh. Let's go with that. There's these ceramics, man. A fair amount of water in it. Yeah. Oh, God. In here, because it hasn't rained in a while. Yeah. A couple of things in here really interesting. Try not to step on that bug. Buddhist and all. I'm probably the worst Buddhist around, but God. Yeah, I'm still kind of reeling from getting back to the ranch at 10 o'clock on Wednesday morning. God, I mean, I was shit-faced. I was shit-faced. I ended up going to the ATM machine about 4 times. I just kept running out of money. Oh man, it's fantastic. And I was playing poker for real money. I was how to do that? Delete that bit. No, I had this might end up singing off somewhere. I had a fantastic time, man. I mean, seriously, that was fun. Alright, I better get to this. Stop messing about. Alright, all loaded up. Okay. yeah, another bloke gave me a whole bunch of t-shirts and shirts and shit. I think because I just walk around in this singlet all the time, they were like, dude. Okay, now let's see if we can find a way out of here. I actually don't really know that way too well. I think that's sort of a dead endish. Ooh, rice fields, mate, rice fields. I mean, today is just so random. I had to go to the post office, Opayama, to pick up some things. Some chaps I was talking, and they said they check out my YouTube channel. Opayama boys, that's where I live. I picked up a few new subscribers from that night of wildness, debauchery. Is that what they call it? Now I think I can go down here, taking off in third gear. Oh, that's sensible. He's got a lot of junk, doesn't he? Okay, so that just reminded me I might be able to sell that shower base too. I've just got to take a whole bunch of random shit. Hand tools, electric tools. There's a bloke that's trying to knock me down, browbeat me. A dude's like offering a considerable amount less for he wants a couple of things, and like, dude, you know, I just keep holding him off, you know. like, I don't know, sometimes I get just offers that are just pathetic, you know, and quite bloody rude, really. Sometimes, rare. Anyways, that motorbike I bought, that KDX, that Kawasaki KDX 125, I managed, be careful here, I managed to flog it off. A bloke that restores motorcycles came around. I bought it for Ichiman, 10,000 yen, and I sold it for Ichiman Gosen, which is 15,000, is that right? Yeah, 15,000 yen. So yeah, I made $50 basically. But that was alright, and he came around. I told him it's junk, man, it's really junk, but I believe the motor is good because it's got compression, and he's actually got a couple of these bikes, you see, so he's got parts and all that. It's a bit of a babe, that one, but I hope I don't run out of juice. I'm running on empty again. Australian movie, 1979. I'm running on empty. Yes. It's not that American running on empty. It's actually good. Anyways, yeah, so I flogged off that bike to this bloke, and yeah, he restores bikes, so he's just the perfect person to sell it to. And there's actually quite a few people that were interested, but I decided to choose that bloke because yeah, he showed me a whole bunch of pictures of bikes that he restores. So I said, oh, you know, if you get it restored, if you fix it up, send me some pictures. He goes, oh, I might just ride it around here. I'm like, yeah, no worries, man. He's really cool. So we're both in the dirt bikes. He's like checking out my KX, you know. He's like, whoa, kakui. Kakui means cool. And that shit, I hope I don't run out of juice. Seriously, I'm on, you know, right on the borderline. I was thinking, wouldn't it be really stupid if I went and drove up there and picked up that stuff. Tada, he said, tada means free. And I picked up that stuff, and then I run out of juice. It'll be the story of my goddamn life. Well, anyways, I received a, I think I should go before this bloke. I received a 1 week suspension, didn't I, from YouTube for that. Once again, medical misinformation. So what's the story there? Like, they've got an algorithm or something that goes through what you're saying or whatever, and then I presume that they have someone that checks what you're saying and reviews it or whatever. Maybe that's the case, I don't know. Maybe it's not the case at all because there's millions of videos, who knows, I don't know. But feel that, you know, my thoughts are my thoughts, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, shouldn't we all have our own thoughts and ideas? Should we not? Anyways, I've got to go to a petrol station just down here. Well, we've got about 3/4 of fuel. Well, I'm saying 3/4, but I doubt it. I paid 3,000 yen, and all I got was something like 19 litres. I mean, the price of fuel is just stupid, really, you know. But still, like, say for the States, for instance, most of the people that watch my things are from the States. You know, they still pay way less than we do, right? And way less than a lot of people in, say, Northern Europe, yeah. But they're complaining about it because they have every justifiable right to complain about it. I mean, why is fuel so expensive? Now, short of getting too political here, because I can't get political on my channel anymore, I personally don't think we should be having a punching poos with dudes that are that have a bunch of oil. You know, just no, amicable, friendly trade. That's what we should be doing. I swear on all the gods I can name, we've got just a ship of fools running the show, you know, and we suffer for it. The people, our leaders. God, I mean, do they hate us? You know, I don't know, man. Well, unfortunately, I can't fix it. But alas, you know, 19 litres, are you kidding me? That's all I got, you know? It's just stupid. And this is on a cheap day. Generally on the weekends, the fuel's more expensive. It seems to be like that. Yes. Well, I ain't too happy about it, but hopefully this market thing will pan out, and I'm going to have a good time either way it goes, any way it goes. But last time I was there, it was a bit cold. As a buyer, I was there, just in observation, really, just scanning it, and so it was pretty cold, so there wasn't many buyers. But now that the weather's better, I believe that we'll get more people showing up. And some blokes that I've seen on the circuit, on the auction house circuit and the markets and all that sort of stuff, I've known those blokes for a long time, and they said they'd actually been there for 10 years. Yeah, they've been going to that market for 10 years. So obviously, and they just sell rubbish. So obviously they're doing okay. I said, oh, I can't know much here, which means, are you rich? Anyways, now the bloke that told me about the place, the bloke I'm going to see pretty soon, he just sells junk. Like, he sells total garbage, and he said that over the course of 2 days he made like $500. So and he just sells shit. So pretty that's beautiful down there, isn't it? It's that road that goes to that beautiful shrine. I'm pretty optimistic about it, and I think that I should do okay, because I've got a lot of really good stuff. Yes. So that's cool. The thought just occurred to me that I don't exactly know how to get there. Kind of, you know, got a good idea, but I think I have to turn off on some road, and so I better study the old googly mappy thing tonight. I can chuck in got that K-tie meaning mobile phone, so that should help. So I'll be right. So I've got to get up real early, and my hours have my hours have been all over the show. I've actually got to take that road on the morrow, so I'll give myself an hour to get there. That should be fine. Shan't take that long. Yeah, I figured I'd go this way so you guys can get to see this again. It's just beautiful. Third gear. It's alright. Look at this, huh? Beautiful. Looks just like Chicago. Or Detroit. Or downtown Seattle. Yeah. Look at all the drug needles all over the show. Dudes over there shooting each other. Yeah. Our society, man. Oh, not going to get political, no. No. We're going to refrain from that. Oh, it's actually my second suspension, I think. And the strike, if you get 3 strikes, you can get like prohibited from chatting on YouTube, something like that. So that's not good. We'll have to not do that. I wonder if this bloke that was selling cars, he was sending them to Germany, sending them to his partner in Germany. You know, he was selling cars. I think he might have sold his business, because when Clown World hit, see, different dudes are here now, but still got the same name. So I don't know what's going on there. But that bloke was selling loads of cars to Germany. But then when the world went to shizzle, they couldn't get shipping containers, from what I presume. And so I think his business collapsed, possibly. Now he was doing really, really well. I've been by there many times, and I saw his business grow and grow and grow. And then when it all went to shizzle a few years ago, boom, you know. Isn't it quite interesting that the mask mandate, and I didn't even know, because I don't wear those stupid things. Oops, getting political again. The mask mandate itself is ended, but many people still choose to wear the things, even driving on their own in the cars, you know. And businesses themselves, like, say, for instance, I was at the post office just earlier, and they're still wearing them. And so some people, I wouldn't be surprised if that's just going to be a forevermore, you know. But the kids in the class, they weren't wearing masks, because as I say, the mask mandate is off. Oh, look, there's beautiful cherry blossom trees up there, huge. So I actually didn't wear it. It was just like a test to see, hey, you know, should I? My mate wore a mask, but I didn't. And no one said boo to me about it. Look, there's a cherry blossom tree up the top there too. Oh, those kids are waiting for me. Beautiful. Yeah, that kid was waiting. Cherry blossom tree one way up there. Okay, let's got a few bendy turns to do. I can't really do this and that at the same time. Yeah. Well, that took me about an hour to load the rig. God, I've got loads of tools and some appliances. Yeah. Honest Joe's appliances. Yeah, there you go. That's my catchy tune for my little side business. Yeah, Tony Gucci's that bloke. He's a tunny fella. that's from Once Were Warriors. A tunny fella. Yeah, he was just finalising our positions where we're going to be placed at this market, and so we got that sorted out. He's got something called fully commi, whereby you send money through the bank to them. So he's going to organise all that for me, so that's cool. And we're going to have a good day. He's just loading up with loads of stuff too. and we'll see how we go. I've got some really good stuff, and he said that what we might do, and we were initially thinking weather pending, but it's looking good, and so we should be going on the Sunday also, and so it's going to be a fine weekend, a good fun time, you know. And he said that what we might be able to do is unload all our stuff and then just put a blue sheet over it, and then that's what they call them, a tarp, and just wrap it up with ocky straps, bungee cords, and
Me speaking in Aussie.
and then more sakura trees, and then just leave the stuff there overnight. And I'm like, what if bad people come and steal it? And he goes, nah man, that's not gonna happen. So, you know, this is Japan after all. So that should be ideal. He said we might be able to, if not we'll just, you know, bring it all back. But yeah, so over the weekend I should have a really good time, because it's wonderful, that region. Yeah, in fact, yeah, like I'm really disappointed that the filming that I filmed all that stuff on my K-tie, and I wasn't able to upload it all. It's a pity. But I'd love to go down there again and then just beer myself back to the ranch. Bloody long way though.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.